let's adjust the lighting to our scene. So let's open up, File, Open, go to our demo suite, and I'm going to I'll grab the spaceship scene, open that up. And again, before I touch that node, I have to make sure that I've got my device manager and adjust all my video cards, get them configured properly. And so now we're going to see our spaceship scene. And as we can see, it's a white background, and we have our little spaceships. Now, I'd like to adjust the lighting. One of the things that helps adjust lighting is using either the colored clay mode, which is in basic ambient occlusion mode with the flat colors, but I even like tweaking with just the plain old clay mode. So here we can see where the shadows are set and what the scene looks like. And let's go over to the side and we can click on the background, and right now it's just set to a single color, and I want to change this from a float texture to an image type. This will allow me to load an HDRI file. An Octane Render, if you download the demo suite, comes with a number of Studio HDR files, so I'm just going to choose number 1. We'll open it, and now we can see that there is an HDRI environment that is lighting the room. I can adjust the power, and I can adjust the rotation. And that would be a good time to maybe get into the clay mode, and you can take a look and you can better see your shadows and see, well, as I adjust the power, making sure you're not blowing out too many highlights, and then rotating around and watching how the shadows move, and saying exactly where maybe the best spot to place it would be. And then you can always check back in your colored regular full display. And we can adjust further by adjusting rotations and then making sure that maybe highlights are in the right spots, and setting up an HDRI file. We can also adjust using a sun-sky environment. So to do that, we'll change a textured environment to a daylight environment. And one thing that's important to note is the power stays. If you were adjusting the power in your HDRI file, that will translate over to the sun sky. So we'll have to change that to 1, and then it'll look proper. Otherwise, it looks a little goofy when you first get there. And again, the same basic thing could be in effect if we can use the clay mode, and we could use that to better take a look at where the shadows are going. We could then set the sun sky system according to what day it is, what month it is. So if we wanted to, move it into July 11th, and it's, just before noon, just afternoon, we can go to in the afternoon, get some nice colors there. Now we also have a nice button down here called the North Offset. So if you're into architectural visualization, you can pick an exact latitude, longitude for where the location would be, and then you can choose what north offset your building is according to north, and you can get accurate shadow and sunlight placement throughout your model. So I'm going to turn that clay rendering off, and you can go back and take a look and see the sun sky environment. And we can continue to tweak and adjust the lighting until we're happy with our scene and let it render out.